Hey guys, I'm gonna make a response video, I guess, to a video I watched before. I'm getting a book sent to me. It's called Your Soul's Plan. Um, I just watched a few videos about it, and then some response videos, and one in particular, which I will probably most likely put the link down to on the tab, really got me angry in some ways. Um, I don't know if she was a religious person, but she spoke of God, and without trying to drag any religion through the mud right now, um, I don't pick sides. I'm not really on any side at all, really. But there are some things that really irritated me about what she said, and I thought that I would um, respond to them, I guess. One of the things that she said and mentioned was that being and talking and seeing like people like mediums and psychics and people like that. I guess I should probably just go back over the start again. This is a book about like your soul and before birth, how it plans, what it's going to be like in life, and things like that. I don't know the full extent of it quite yet, but this is just from what I've heard so far. But the debate is, I guess, she's saying that like because God or someone gave us all this power and everything like that, or God enriched us with life, that we should kind of like not go out and cheat our way through life by talking to these people. And she said something about by having this information given to by these people, um, it's you have one on top of someone, like you're on top of someone else. And I don't believe that because I've spoken to a medium before, a psychic medium, and honestly, I don't know what I could use out of that to have one over other people, really. In my experience and my mental experience, as I actually am psychic myself, which is why I kind of think I find it a bit offensive, but in my experience, it, and a lot of other people's experiences as well, because I've read many books about it, and I read magazines about this thing as well, because there's some psychics in the magazine I read. I don't see the problem with getting information or hearing things about your past life or your life now or from other people, dead or alive, or anything like that from these people. What I do find annoying and frustrating is that there are many people out there who use that label of being medium and etc. to exploit people of their money, their emotions, and those people are physical vampires in my perspective, because anyone who goes out there and says, right, I'm going to charge you 50, $60 for an hour to tell you shit about your life, and I have no idea what you're talking about, or what you're feeling or anything like that. They're just shoving this shit down your throat that doesn't even mean anything. Then I do think that's wrong. But there are some actual genuine people out there who want to bring comfort to people, who want to enlighten people, who want to give the living some positive perspective, I guess, to move forward in a life. Um, for me, having someone read my thoughts, I guess, and being spoken to the other side and other people's souls and things like that, it was quite comforting, because I mean, they didn't tell me like how I could get one above anyone else. I don't see how someone telling you that, um, you can look forward to having a positive year with finance this year is going to get on top of on someone else. Like, really? You make your own life choices and decisions and everything else, and the future is constantly changing. I do believe, personally myself, that in reincarnation, and that you carry things from your past life into this life, and your whole life is about experiencing that, and changing things so that hopefully in your next life you can take all those positive experiences and opinions and everything, and hopefully make a change in your next life. I hope this is making some sort of sense, because I'm really not good at debating or anything like that. I'm not even debating, I'm just telling you how I feel. For me, it's actually fulfilling for other spiritual people to be on the same wavelength as me. I believe in souls. So, and I also believe in ghosts and demons and all that sort of stuff, which are, I guess, in many religious people's eyes, and even in non-religious people's eyes, they are souls as well. So it's actually preferable to be on a positive wavelength with other people's souls. I just think it's helpful and comforting with death and traumatic experiences and troubles and hardships for people to go to these people, go to mediums and psychics and neurologists and things like that. And most of the time people take positivity out of it. You take it and you go, right, well, okay, well, they can't tell you when you're going to die or anything like that. I mean, they can't tell you how to live your life or what the next decision to make is or anything like that. They can just show you what they see and show you what they hear and pass it on, and hope that you take it on board and maybe help it to make your life more fulfilling and happy and more pleasurable, and so you don't have to struggle. Like, I don't see the point in struggling through life or worrying or stressing when someone can tell you that, okay, with a bit of work and effort you could be financially debt free or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just it's hard to explain. I'm trying to best as I can. Basically, I personally am sick of people saying that seeing these people is cheating, that you are robbing God of knowledge and you're robbing yourself of being able to live a life without knowing these things, when really it does help. I mean, I wouldn't like to know everything that's about to happen to me in my life. I don't want to know who's behind me, who's in front of me, as a psychic myself. I don't personally like the feeling of having someone around me. I don't personally like the feeling of knowing everything that's going to happen, which I don't. But I can tell you something, that it has actually helped me in situations where I can actually gauge people. I can read people very well, and having that quality to me, is I guess in some ways it's a godsend. And in my opinion, if God made us to be psychics and mediums, and He wants to send messages through us or through souls or anything like that, then that's God's doing. He created us to be whoever He created us to be. And I don't see the point why it goes back to anything really, like whether you're gay, straight, a murderer, or whatever. I don't know, it sounds stupid, but He created us to be who we are now. So if a God created someone to be a psychic, they were destined to be a psychic. It doesn't mean that that has to be their whole life, but if it's a part of their soul's plan or anything like that, it's probably most likely going to go down that track. So, I don't know, it just pissed me off. I hate it when people attack people like psychics and mediums without really actually knowing or understanding anything about it. Even if they do understand things about it, it just pisses me off, because then we're not all bad. We're not all crazy. We're not all fucking trying to rob you of your soul or rob you of your money and things like that. And with the books and things like that, I find it helpful to have someone who has that power, and who, well, not power mainly, who has seen and spoken and experienced out of body experience, or you know, souls and a deeper understanding of the world and enlightenment and all that sort of stuff. I just find it fascinating. And, I would rather read about it and know about it than sit in the dark and wait for God or whoever to, map out a plan for me or tell me what to do or where to go and everything like that. It's just stupid. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because I really don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm kind of not making much sense. So, yeah. Thank you for watching.